Hi, everybody, and welcome to my backyard, the Andresen Acre here in North Carolina. Yes, I'm Jessica, and this is my trusty sidekick, Rufus, the Andresen Acre Bark Ranger. And this is our first episode of The Bark Side with Rufus the Ranger. Happy Earth Day! But today is not just any Earth Day. Today is the 50th anniversary of Earth Day. On this day in 1970, more than 20 million Americans, which at the time was 10% of the total population of the United States, took to the streets, parks, and auditoriums to demonstrate for a healthy, sustainable environment sparked by Rachel Carson's groundbreaking book, Silent Spring. In celebration of this amazing milestone, I hope that you have the opportunity to take part in some sensory exercises to discover what nature can offer us, whether from a porch or your own backyard, whether it's something you've always walked or a new unexplored path. Mother Nature has a lot to say if you are willing to pay attention by using our senses to make observations about our surroundings. So let's talk exploring nature safely using our senses. We have 5 senses, and you can help me name them by taking your fingers like this and repeat after me. See, smell, taste, hear, and touch. We can use these senses to make observations from the tiniest of details to the big picture. But we obviously want to be smart about which senses we use. So how about eyes? Can we use our vision to observe our surroundings? Absolutely. We can use vision to make quick observations, such as movement, sizes, shapes, colors, numbers, and animal behavior. One of our favorite visual observation activities is searching for animal tracks along the creek banks here. So what do you like searching for out in nature? Rufus wants to know. So how about our sense of smell? Nature is full of amazing smells, from fresh to funky. I wonder what his favorite smell is, though. Mine is the air just before it starts to rain. What is your favorite smell? Let us know. Now let's have taste. Should we use our taste buds when we're out exploring nature? Probably not. Unless you really know your plants or you're growing your own food, please be cautious about using your taste buds and eating things out in nature. Don't be like Rufus here and eat deer poop in the mud. I know you do that. I've seen you do that. And people, I promise you, kissing that frog will not bring you a prince. Only thing you're getting is sick. Yes! Hearing is a tough subject for me. I've had bilateral cochlear implants for 4 years now, and I'm still very much learning to hear the world around me. One of my first nature sounds that I was able to clearly hear and learn how to identify was an eastern screech owl. So owls still to this day are some of my favorite sounds, and lucky for us, we have several barred owls that live here on the property. So using your ears to listen to sounds of nature is a definite yes. Rufus here is a great listener. Who's a good listener? Huh? Do you like being outside? Do you have a favorite sound? What's your favorite sound, huh? Now he's all fired up. Honestly, at this point, I think his favorite sound is his treat bin. What's yours? We're listening. And last but certainly not least, touch. Rufus, can I have your paw? Give me your paw. Good boy! Good boy! Touch is probably one of our most powerful and most sensitive of senses. Using our sense of touch, we can make detailed observations about what objects feel like. Are they cold? Are they warm? Are they hard? Are they soft, smooth, or rough, wet, or dry? Nature is a diverse mix of textures that make for an incredible sensory experience. Just be careful doing so. Some plants are poisonous to touch. Use caution when turning over rocks or logs. You never know what could be hiding underneath them. Same with holes in the ground. Never stick your hands where you can't see them. And while it's okay to engage in nature, using touch, never try to touch a wild animal. This could harm them as much as it could harm you. Take a cue from Rufus right here and know when to leave it. Making nature observations is not just excellent for your physical and mental health. They can also help real scientists gather data. There are numerous citizen science apps out there where you can track plant and animal sightings. My favorites are iNaturalist and eBird. Consider helping scientists track wildlife movements and populations. Remember, we're all connected, so we're all affected. We rely on Mother Nature for our food, clean air, clean water, recreation, education, the list goes on. But if there's anything that we can learn from our current shelter-in-place situation, it's simply that Mother Nature does not need us. It's our responsibility to treat her kindly and sustainably. Rufus and I can't help but wonder, especially today, on the 50th anniversary of Earth Day, what will our world be like for future generations? Will they be able to enjoy the same awe-inspiring wildlife and natural surroundings, or will they be limited to nothing more than a dusty museum display? Will we be able to get a grip on this rapidly changing world, or will it continue to slip through our fingers? Only together can we change the world and teach others to do the same. But that starts with you. Thank you for attending today's episode of The Bark Side with Ranger Rufus. We'll be back in the future with more outdoor activities. And in the meantime, we end this video with 2 minutes of nature zen. Put those observation skills to practice or simply use the nature sounds as a meditative experience. Until next time, farewell.